Welcome in, Niners faithful. So back-to-back losses and a opportunity to get right in our second home. Yes, I say our second home as the Niners head into Arizona, the place where we rented out for a month because the county of Santa Clara didn't want us. Anyway, back in the desert. Let's go for it. This is looking like it's trending to be Trey Lance's first start for the Niners because although Jimmy Garoppolo has a chance to play in this game, I think it's unlikely considering the Niners have a bye week the following week. If Jimmy was saying this was a multi-week injury coming off of that press conference, then it's hard for me to envision him literally playing the same week that he injured that calf. So Trey Lance is probably going to be the guy. Now, speaking from an analysis of Trey Lance being this guy, recording here on a Wednesday, I think the Niners have a great opportunity in this game. They are 5.5-point underdogs heading into Arizona. Now, there's a couple things that are happening here. Arizona just steamrolled the Los Angeles Rams, absolutely went into SoFi and kicked their ass. But this Arizona team has been a little bit shaky. They've been a little bit inconsistent throughout the year. In game one, obviously, they came out hot, beat the hell out of the Titans. And then the following week, it took a missed field goal against the Vikings to win that game. They were a little off against the Jaguars. They had to come from behind late, take advantage of a rookie mistake by Trevor Lawrence, and then they come out hot against the Rams. A hot and cold team coming off a big emotional victory like that. I think they're due for an upset spot here, and that's why I do like the Niners. The Niners do have some good stuff going for them. They have K'Wan Williams and Josh Norman potentially suiting up for this game, and obviously, you're going to need it because what can Cardinals do well? They can pass the ball well. And that includes guys like AJ Green, DeAndre Hopkins, Christian Kirk, and Rondale Moore on their wide receiving unit. Jose, what are your thoughts heading into this game? Do you align with me in my prediction here? Or are you worried we're going to lose 3 straight games?
Well, I'm definitely worried that we could possibly lose 3 straight games because we're running into the last undefeated team in the National Football League. But you touched on the quarterback situation a little bit. I actually think if Jimmy Garoppolo can go, Kyle Shanahan wants to go with Jimmy Garoppolo. Just from what I heard with the press conference today, everything that he's saying kind of sounds like if Jimmy Garoppolo is able to go, it doesn't matter if we have a bye week next week. He's going to put him out there because I think he knows, and all of us know at this point, that the best chance of us winning football games this season is with Jimmy Garoppolo under center. And that's no shot at Trey Lance whatsoever. But when you're going into that type of hostile situation, and you called it our second home, but this season, I think we'll see a little bit more of that Cardinal red at State Farm Stadium. I think we'll see a little bit more Cardinals fans than usual just because of the hot start that they've had into the season.
I will debate that point because I have been in that stadium before when both the Niners and Cardinals have been good. And surprisingly, Niners faithful, they travel well in Arizona. I don't know what that's about, but it is a true thing.
Right. Yeah, it is. It is. I truly believe it just by watching even the games a big Niners play happens and you just hear all the cheering and it's like, wait, are we playing at Levi's Stadium? We're like, what's going on here? But I think I am worried about the Niners losing a 3rd straight game here. It's kind of foolish not to be worried at least a little bit, right? After we saw the team kind of implode, what I think was imploding in that second half against Seattle. But you did mention it. This Arizona team is definitely beatable. There's really not a team in this league that the Niners can't beat. And if you catch them on an off week, that's usually when you want to catch teams, right? After they get off a big win like that against Arizona, against Los Angeles, they probably have that one circled a little bit more than what they had this one circled in their schedule when it came to, importance for them. I think that game was such a high energy there at their stadium, at SoFi Stadium, that them coming back home, this could easily be a letdown spot. But I think that the quarterback situation, hopefully we figure that out, sooner rather than later.
Yeah. Other things going into this game that the Niners have to keep an eye on is Elijah Mitchell's health. Obviously, he's missed the last 2 weeks with the shoulder injury. Trent Williams also day-to-day currently this week. If Trent Williams is out, I think that's an absolute game changer, especially going against the Cardinals. Chandler Jones has been a little bit quiet since his 4-sack game in week 1. But he still is an obvious threat if you're missing a left tackle. That is pivotal. J.J. Watt has 0 sacks on the year, but I still don't want to go against him with a weakened offensive line. At the moment, I think Todd Compton is potentially who might start if Trent Williams misses games, which is just an absolutely scary situation there. George Kittle is going to be a little bit banged up going into the week. Obviously, He had the calf injury himself last week. And then this week, obviously, there was the bad throw from Jimmy that I will say that almost got him hurt. So I'm sure he's a little bit worse for the wear. And then at kicker, our new kicker, Joey Sly, we'll see how he does coming off the bench to replace Robbie Gould. So the Niners, obviously a thorough injury report, as is the case with the Niners most weeks. But I like them to win this game. So are you rolling with confidence in them winning the game? Where's your confidence meter at, Jose? Okay, cool.
About a 2.5. 2.5 out of 10 in the confidence meter, just because of what we've seen from Arizona. That's basically it. It's not really a shot at the Niners here. But I will say this, it's a 2.5 with Trey Lance starting. You can bump it up to like a 4 or 5 with Jimmy Garoppolo starting. I just think he gives us a better chance of winning. We saw the offense become kind of stagnant whenever he came into the lineup in the second half there in the game against Seattle. And again, not a shot at Trey Lance at all. I think he has some really nice attributes that could eventually help us win games. But at this point of the season, what Jimmy Garoppolo brings to the table is winning football. We've seen that throughout the years. And if we have him under center come Sunday, then I'm going to feel a lot more confident in winning that football game.
I would find it funny if the Niners accidentally went to the home locker room by mistake on game day. They might be a little bit confused after last year. All right, Niners faithful. Let us know your game predictions here, whether it's Jimmy starting or Trey Lance starting, how that affects the game. What do you think is the most pivotal injury going into this week? And what do you think the Niners are going to do following the bye? I want to know all that in the comments below, all of that information. Leave a like on this video, helps us in the algorithm, helps get us out to more people, helps get us out to more Niners faithful. Juju Talk Sports, Jose Corral. We'll see you next time.